But it states in the Holy Quran, in the earth are tracks, side by side in gardens of vines and corn and palm trees growing from one root and distinct roots. They are watered with one water, and we make some of them excel others in fruit. Surely there are signs in this for a people who understand. Well, Allah's making it clear you have to have some understanding. Well, this water could be considered the supreme wisdom that Master Fard Muhammad brought, which includes the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, how this knowledge, divine knowledge, is accepted, embraced, and even cherished by each of us are aspects that Allah considers when deciding how He will use any of us to further His plan. And these things you can't possibly know of the next man or the next woman. You're not in their minds. I'm not in your mind. I can't say how much you've accepted, how closely you have embraced, and even if you cherish the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. How can I make that assessment? I can't. That's your relationship with Allah. So each of us in this concept of tracks side by side, each of us have companions along the journey. But we are not the same as it relates to our responsibilities to Allah. Now that should be clear. I'm trying to take away the convenience that some of us have in judging people that not only have we not walked in their shoes, but we don't even see their shoes. But it's convenient to have an opinion when you don't even have the basis to have one. So it's ignorance. It ain't your opinion, it's just flat out ignorance. You need something to base an opinion on. And if you have nothing, then it's just absolute ignorance and stupidity. Prove that I'm wrong in that statement. You can't do it. So we can't measure that. We don't. We do our best to respond to what Allah shows each of us, regardless of whom or what. Well, at some point in time, both the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan had companions along this journey, tracks side by side. Each were thought to have later erred or deviated by their companions, according to Surah 53 of the Holy Quran. So it states, your companion errs not, nor has he deviated. Allah's talking to the companions of his messenger who is, or Messiah who is in the process of coming into the knowledge and power of that function. He continues, nor does he speak out of desire, like you think he is. It is naught but revelation that is revealed. One mighty in power has taught him. So they were taught something by the one in power that was different from their companions. Why? Why? Well, it states in the Holy Quran, and he meaning Allah, turned in mercy to the three who were left behind, until the earth, vast as it is, became straight to them, and their souls were also straightened to them. and they knew that there was no refuge from Allah but in him, in Allah. Then he turned to them in mercy that they might turn to him. Surely Allah, he is the oft returning to mercy, the merciful. Well, let's go into this verse. Well, being left behind in this context means that these three were alone because Allah straightened their souls to himself, meaning that they directly served his purpose. He took them to himself. He straightened them. They couldn't do anything else. In some interpretations, it used narrow. He narrowed their scope, their activity. Well, what was that purpose for? Why did he do that? Their purpose was and is the function of the Messiah. This is the three he's referring to, who represents Allah's mercy to the people. And in that function, you are companionless. You have no companions at that point. You have them along the way. You're journeying with them. So each of them, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, were accused falsely by those who were their companions for a brief moment. They were accused of changing the teaching. Well, who are these three who were left behind? We already mentioned two, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. I am the third one that has no companion.